It's Jay. Welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program. Today is Tuesday, the 29th of December. I'm WHITEKILLER, your host with the most hair. We're here doing a broadcast, a video read broadcast on Wednesday of just some nice folk, just talking with some nice folk. Last week we got to talk with our reigning Junior Miss Seminole Nation, Gabriella Factor, and this week we're talking with her parents. We're just going to be sitting down, conversating, getting ready to get in that new year, and just kind of see what it takes, what's it like being a parent of a reigning Junior Miss royalty. So with that, we appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you and everything that you're doing. How is everybody? How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Yeah. Kind of surprising that y'all's on this side, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll be talking with them here shortly, and hopefully by then we'll know if Gabby did get enough likes for that cake. She was involved in the Miss Indian World Baking Contest, and we'll have the results posted too as well. But we really want to taste that fondant. I want to see what fondant's all about. But again, going into the new year, we got some things that are happening within the nation, and it's affecting us all, especially with this coronavirus. And we now know that a vaccine is at hand. But how we move forward in this nation, we try to stay positive and try to do those things that need to be done, building up the nation. And one of those things, I think, that doesn't get a lot of coverage is what our ambassador for the nation brings. What she does as a goodwill ambassador, but at the same time, it's a teamwork effort. It's an effort made possible by parents. And today, again, we have Mark Factor, the father of Gabriella, and Miss YAHNAH Factor. And today, we're just going to ask them to sit down and see what's on their mind, and kind of just ask them, what's it like being a parent of a Junior Miss Seminole? What are some things that come about when you think about that? What is something that nobody knows until you're actually in it?
It's not a beauty contest. I used to think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Popularity contest or a beauty contest, and then I realized just really how important it is. It really is almost, I don't want to say political because it's not supposed to be political, but it's a great responsibility because she represents so much of what people don't see or don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I never realized what went into it. And I definitely have a respect for all that have been princesses and all that will be.
Yeah.
Because they definitely earned their position.
Mm-hmm. That's you, YAHNAH.
It's a lot of work, definitely. Because during the events, you see the girl, the princess, and she's the one out there in the spotlight, which I've never wanted to be in the spotlight. That's just me. But I love being able to help people. So that's one thing that I've enjoyed is being able to participate in the different events, different charities, different just different things where we're giving not just money or items, but our time. And I just really enjoyed it.
Let's kind of go back and we get a backstory here for those that are listening out there and watching this. Where are you guys? Tell us a little bit about where you guys are from. What are your ties to the county? Tell us a little bit about where you come from.
I originally came from Ada, but actually met my husband in Wewoka, and we lived there for the first 2-3 years of marriage, and then we moved.
How many years so far?
Right now it's
Wait, let me ask him. Mark, how many years so far?
17 years of marriage right now.
Right
It'll be
on.
18 in February.
Okay.
But we, you know, being a really young couple starting out, we, you know, applied for a home with the Seminole Nation and was very blessed and able to, you know, to get on that list and blessed with the home pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And so we've been residing here in Seminole ever since. I've been here 10 years,
Okay.
and so, like so we're the kids have been both kids were born where we lived on Wewoka at the time, but very young age when we moved here, and they've been in Seminole ever since.
Me, I was born in California. During the Indian relocation back in the 60s.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my dad was sent out there to work on ships in the naval shipyard as a welder. And that's where I was born, was in actually San Leandro, California. And then my mother didn't want us being raised in a concrete jungle, so we moved to Colorado when I was younger, and I grew up there. And then off and on, though, it was like every year we would be down here in Seminole or Wewoka. So I have watched this change. I remember when, you know, they had the theaters downtown, the bowling alley and stuff. And so off and on I've been here all my life, but, you know, only after we got together did I actually just stay, and I've loved it ever since. I'm very happy.
Being the parent of a junior miss and having ties here within the community, what kind of impact do you see, you know, the ambassador making within local communities? What kind of see? You know, we'll talk local, maybe we'll go out, but what do you see? What kind of impact does she bring? What are some things that you've seen?
Well, just, you know, within the last year, you know, the last year's reign.
Because this is her second year.
This is her second year right now. But and like I said, with the COVID, she hasn't got to do a whole lot of things this year. But she, you know, the girls participated in a serving food, providing food and serving to a group of people who, you know, at this church, and it was a program where they were teaching these people how to actually, you know, how to live and survive in the world, how to just be on their own and support themselves, and, you know, just continue on. And I think it was really, really amazing to see those girls as servants.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I agree. That was.
How about as you know, with us being here, the expansion of what she does as an ambassador outside of our reservation area? What are some things you guys have seen that's kind of impacted her and maybe yourself? You know, and I'm thinking about some of the things that she's done, maybe online, participating in things like that. What kind of impact do you see her making there, or what is she gaining from it?
I think I would say that she's gaining a lot of maturity. I mean, learning more at such a young age, as young as she is, it doesn't seem as young as she is. She's only 13. But she's always seemed to be more grounded than a lot of kids her age. She'll listen. You know, she says she doesn't listen most of the time, but she does listen. And she takes it serious. And the fact that where, like Cheyenne has said, you know, to get together, I think they wanted like a family picture, an individual picture showing about the COVID, you know, or with a mask. And then I think there was one where the census, yeah, you guys did that too, with those things. And I think they were almost like what would you call public service announcements. So it went more than just simply being a princess. It went to be someone who's actually trying to encourage Native Americans and other people to actually let your voice be heard. And she's really, I think, grown a lot from that.
Yeah, absolutely. The impact does not necessarily impact here within local communities. It's something that's far-reaching, and that's what it's a good thing. What are some insights being a parent of a princess? What are some insights as far as some things that people don't see behind the scenes? You know, what goes into the preparation for planning for these events?
Lots of safety pins. Just for a little bit of humor, but no, seriously, I never realized how important safety pins were. Seriously. And I guess you have to realize that it's something that they're doing, but you have to be as committed as they are, because it does take a lot of your time. And, you know, if it's something you don't want to do, you're going to affect them. So you have to really keep a positive outlook as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if it may not be the most convenient time, it's something that she has committed to do. And it's the parent's responsibility to actually help her fulfill, what she's undertaken.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I look at it. And I think I've gotten better at it.
And with the safety pins in your pocket.
Yes, always. Yes, always a safety pin. Yes.
How about you, Yana?
That's the main thing. Is just like you said, planning, getting resources, whether it's giving of your time or your money or whatever whatever is required, but also reaching out to others and maybe even getting donations or just like you said, just reaching out to others, whether it be through whatever she's doing, or any of the girls. They give away Thanksgiving baskets for people in need. They're always trying to think of, and the committee too. They've done a great job in just helping her out. Other girls, like your daughter was a princess, and when Gabby won this title, she was very instrumental and has been since then. Helping her, just guiding her, giving her pointers. The former junior Miss Marissa Alberson, she was great also. And just all the parents,
the community involvement is tight, isn't it?
It is a family. It is a family, and it's and just the support from everybody. All the tribe members. There's people that we've never met, we've never seen, but even on social media, the things that she does, or when she, there's a video poster of things. There's so many people that are just just giving those encouraging words.
Yes.
And that is a great help.
It is a good byproduct from the community of being able to see that. This pandemic has kind of put a dampener on a lot of stuff in as far as like travel and being able to attend events, things like that. How has it caused you guys to think outside the box on some of the things that you feel like she can be promoted on? What are some areas going forward, maybe?
A lot of things. We're doing a lot more virtual things. Like the cake decorating contest. She's done a couple of introductions where she's introduced herself in the native language, and then in the English to let them know what she said. Different little virtual things like that, and then participate. She was a part of the Florida Seminole, their youth outreach group, and we watched that, and I thought that was really amazing that these young people put this together and are out there, and would love to see that here.
How has COVID affected you guys just personally, just as a family? What are some of the changes? As with this, we're going into the new year, and we've got to hope that there's this vaccine's going to take effect and things. But on a different level, a different note, how has it affected you guys as a family?
I don't really think it's changed much. We were always pretty close and did things together. But I think as far as being more aware of in a health situation, because I was the one when it first started was like, I'm not going to wear a mask. It's no big deal. And as I saw it get on, and I was blessed enough not to have caught it, I began to realize, wait a minute, I'm not exactly putting a very good example, because my daughter was getting to the point where didn't want to wear a mask. And it was like, if I don't take it seriously, how can I expect them to take it seriously? So I've gotten better about trying to, be more socially aware of, social distancing, wearing my mask, using my hand sanitizer, and encouraging the family to do the same. So in that sense, it helped me. But I don't know, as far as the family went, we've always been really close. We have spent more time, like she had said, about having family over, friends over, cousins and stuff, where maybe we wouldn't have if it wasn't for it.
cherishing those moments like that, you know, but doing it at a safe. That's good. Appreciate those comments. That's good. With that, a new year. Do you guys do any resolutions? I like your earlier what you said about resolutions. Are there any things new that you're looking to see, or any plans for the upcoming year personally?
I would love for us to be able to go to Gathering of Nations. I'm still waiting to try to get my seats. Because we tried that last year and then they canceled it, so they gave us a gift certificate, so I can still get the seats, but I'm still waiting for that. I'm hoping we get to do that. I hope we get to do the Florida trip. I think that'd be nice. And any other events, I never realized how much, when all this happened, that I actually enjoyed the powwows, the stomp dances, the cultural getting togethers, the little cookouts like the bake sales and stuff like we had. I say bake sale, but it was like fry bread or good hamburgers. And we don't do that anymore. And I kind of miss that. That was actually fun.
I think we all miss that. But you yourself, Miss Yana, what's your outlook for the new year? You got your short-term, long-term goals?
Really just, I think we're doing what we can do, and just continue to be an example for our children and for the nation too. Gabby, like I said, Gabby's a big person in the spotlight a lot of times, and so we try to teach her. And like I said, she's still young and learning too, but she takes everything in, and a lot of times, you don't think that kids are paying attention or listening to what you're saying, but you'd be surprised at how much they do listen and how much they do take in and learn. And it's just been, like I said, definitely an experience, that we'll never forget. But just praying that this COVID finally does ease up and we get to a point where we can go back to a little bit of normal. But being able to just deal with it day by day and keep praying for each other.
What kind of words, aspiring words, do you have for parents that may have a child that's interested in becoming one of our ambassadors? We've got a little ways yet. But what are some encouraging words you can give to parents of future ambassadors that we have?
I would just say, just continue to support them, help them. If they have questions, if they don't know, reach out. We've been very fortunate that, that the areas where we're not familiar with, the procedures or the culture or the traditions, there's people that are willing to help and willing to teach. And just tell them, keep encouraging them to practice and let them know that this is definitely, like you said earlier, it's not just a beauty contest. It's not just, just something that you do for one night, during a pageant and then you're done. It's a year-long commitment, and it is a commitment, but it's also an honor.
And as we close out this new year, we're thinking about the good tidings and good feelings that we had this past year. We've asked the factors to give a little message from their family to yours on this day. Take it away.
Well, I just wish everybody a happy, healthy, safe New Year, and hopefully we can all get back to some normalcy and be able to spend more time together.
I just want to say, we wish you a happy New Year for those that have lost loved ones. You're in our prayers, and we just wish everyone the best.
And I think Gabby's got a present for you. Big old hug. There you go. And with that, we're going to close it out and welcome in the new year and the calendar year, and just say peace be with you all. And God's got this. We're going to get through this and look forward to 2021. And we just hope that you take it a day at a time. And like Yana said, we all lift you up, those that are out there grieving. And if you have a hard time with these things, call someone. Call someone during this time frame, and we all need each other. We all need that affirmation that everything's going to be all right, and it is, and it will be. So with that, another edition of the Seminole Nation Radio program. We look forward to seeing you in 2021. Mark Williams back there. Where's your hand, Mark? See your hand. Oh, there you go. He's making things happen, doing great wonderful things too. So with that, we'll see you guys next year. Madam Chi Chocolates from Seminole, Oklahoma.